Hello students, I welcome all of you in this English class. Dear students, in our previous class, we were studying a beautiful poem, Prayer, written by Pirzada Gulzar Ahmad Mahjoor, and this poem is translated by Jia Malik. This is a very beautiful poem. Let's quickly revise it and then we will discuss this poem in detail. Okay? So let's see. The poem Prayer is written by Kashmiri poet Jia Mahjoor and translated into English by Professor Jia Malik. The poem is addressed to Almighty Lord, Almighty Allah, and in this poem, the poet prays to God to lead him on the right path. What he requests to God, he said, please God, show me the right path and give him knowledge. He also prayed him to serve, him to save him from bad things. He requests to God to save him from bad company, bad things. Then he prays to God to lead him the path of truth. The path of truth means सच्चाई के रास्ते पे मैं जा सकूं, मैं चल सकूं. पोइट जो है गॉड से इस चीज के लिए प्रे करते हैं. Then he wants God to bless him with the nectar of knowledge. Nectar of knowledge mean ज्ञान के अमृत, ज्ञान का अमृत. वो कहता है कि भगवान, मेरे खुदा, मेरे अल्लाह, मेरे ईश्वर, मुझे तुम ज्ञान के अमृत से नवाजो. Then he wants to remain free from idleness, weakness and doubt. वो कहता है कि मुझे इन सब से फ्री रखो, मुझ में वीक पॉइंट्स कोई ना हो, मैं किसी पे शक ना करूं. The poet is a firm believer in God. He has a faith in God. भगवान पे उनका अटूट विश्वास था पोइट का. He requests him to save him from sloth and infirmity. Then he wants God to keep him under his umbrage. अपनी छत्र छाया में रखें. God को क्या कहते हैं? मुझे आप अपनी छत्र छाया में रखें. And protection always. The poet is not bothered what people say about him or do to him. वो कहता है कि लोग मेरे बारे में कुछ भी सोचें, कुछ भी कहें, I don't care. But he wants God to be always with him. वो भगवान से प्रार्थना करते हैं, please be with me always. And he can't bear separation from God because he believes in God. बहुत अच्छे से वो भगवान की पूजा भी करते हैं और उन पे विश्वास भी करते हैं. That's why he can't bear separation from God. So in this poem, as the name indicate, prayer. तो यहाँ पे जो पोइट हैं वो अपनी पोइम के अंदर, प्रेयर पोइम के अंदर गॉड से, अल्लाह से, ईश्वर से प्रेयर कर रहे हैं कि गॉड मुझे नेकी का रास्ता दिखाना. Now let's discuss every stanza of the poem in detail. First paragraph. Lord, you are my hope and trust. Lead me to the way of truth. How long shall I dwell in ignorance? Pour me the nectar of knowledge. Here, what the poet says, the poet prays to God. The poet prays to Lord to lead him to the way of truth, to show him the path of truth, as he is his hope and trust. Who is the hope and trust? God is the hope and trust of the poet. Then he says, he again prays to God, he again prays to Allah to pour on him the nectar of knowledge. कि मुझ पर मुझे ज्ञान के अमृत से नवाजो. That is knowledge which is as sweet as nectar. Here ज्ञान को, नॉलेज को किसके साथ कंपेयर किया जा रहा है? अमृत के साथ. नेक्टर क्या होता है? अमृत के साथ कंपेयर किया जा रहा है. ओके. देन नेक्स्ट लाइंस, lend ear to my wailing and pleas, cure me of ills and pains. What the poet says? Poet prays to God to listen to his wailing and pleas. Wailing and pleas mean cries and appeals. जो उसकी मन की पुकार है वो भगवान को कहते हैं, प्लीज लिसन टू मी माई क्राइज एंड माई अपील्स एंड क्योर हिम ऑफ ऑल इल्स एंड पेन्स. जो भी मुझ में बुरी चीजें हैं, जो भी मेरी पेन्स हैं, प्लीज रिमूव ऑल द थिंग्स. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, all those things which trouble him. Then be kind each moment to me, let me never feel in want. He again prays to God to be kind to him every time and let him not feel alone and helpless. भगवान से प्रे करते हैं, please be with me, don't left me, don't leave me alone. Save me from sloth, infirmity and doubt. He again prays to God to save him from sloth. Sloth mean laziness. सुस्ती से. वो कहते हैं मुझे लेजीनेस से सेव करो, बचाओ. Infirmity mean weak mental health. Then doubt. And fill his heart with passion, enthusiasm and hope. वो चाहते हैं कि मेरे में कोई वीक पॉइंट ना रहे, मैं किसी पे शक ना करूं और मुझ में लेजीनेस ना रहे, और उसकी जगह क्या हो, मैं पैशनेट हूं, मैं मुझ में हर काम के लिए मुझ में होप रहे, एंथुजियास्टिक रहूं, ताकि मैं दूसरों की सेवा कर सकूं. ये सब बातें कौन कह रहा है? पोइट. और पोइट कौन है लिखने वाले? जी.ए. महजूर. नाउ लेट्स मूव टू नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. नेक्स्ट स्टैंजा है, let me not ever chant the sleep inducing tales. Let me not ever chant the sleep inducing tales. Means the poet prays to God, he appeals to God, not let him chant the sleep inducing tale. Sleep inducing tales क्या होती हैं? Those things which take him towards ignorance. जो हमें अज्ञानता की तरफ लेके जाती है, कि मैं ऐसा कोई काम ना करूं जो हमें इग्नोरेंस की तरफ लेकर जाए. Then he again said, instead he wants to sing the songs which infuse life into the death. Let me sing the songs which infuse life into dead. What he said, the poet said, let me sing those songs. मुझे वो काम करना है, मुझे ऐसे काम करने हैं जिससे मैं मरे हुए को भी जिंदा कर सकूं. मुझे ऐसे गुनगुनाने हैं, ऐसे सॉन्ग गाने हैं जिसे सुनकर मरा हुआ इंसान भी जिंदा हो सके. Then let me sing of that which inspires people with love. What he says? He says he wants to sing those songs which inspire people with love and take away all bitterness and hatred. He said कि मुझे दोबारा से वो वाले सॉन्ग गाने हैं जो सब तरह की नफरत को पीछे कर दें और क्या भरे सबके मन में लव and remove hatredness. Then and causes all bitterness and hatred to vanish. जितनी भी कड़वाहट है, जितनी भी bitterness है, वो सारी खत्म हो जानी चाहिए. So in other words, he prays to bring sweetness and softness in his language so that he may spread love and take the hatredness and take the hatred and bitterness. What he says he wants to speak soft language, sweet language, जिसे सुनकर बाकी वाले जो है, जो उसके साथ कनेक्टेड लोग हैं, वो प्रेरित हो, उनमें आगे आने का साहस हो, वो अच्छे काम करने के लिए सबको प्रेरित कर सके. So these are the first two stanzas. Now we will do the poetic devices which comes under these stanzas. Okay, so what are poetic devices? Poetic devices are special tools. What are poetic devices? These are special tools that poet used to make its poetry, its poems more beautiful, interesting and meaningful. When we use poetic devices in our poems, it becomes more beautiful, more interesting and more meaningful. In other words, they help to express what? Feelings clearly. पोइटिक डिवाइसेस की मदद से जो पोइट है वो अपनी फीलिंग्स को क्लियरली बता सकता है. देन दे हेल्प टू क्रिएट इमेजिनेशन. वो अपनी इमेजिनेशन को अपनी पोइम्स में इनकलकेट कर सकता है. देन मेक द पोइम मोर पावरफुल. और पोइम जब तक उसमें पोइटिक डिवाइसेस ना हो वो उस पोइम में वो खूबसूरती नहीं रहती. So these poetic devices plays a very important role in our poems. So कौन कौन सी poetic devices है जो हमारी prayer में है? Let's see. Metaphor. Which poetic device is in the first two stanzas? Metaphor. And metaphor क्या है? Metaphor means comprising two things. Metaphor means comparing, not comprising, comparing two things directly. जब हम किसी दो चीजों का डायरेक्टली कंपेयर करते हैं टू मेक एन आइडिया क्लियरर, उस चीज को क्लियर करने के लिए और ज्यादा अच्छे से करने के लिए, और मोर इंटरेस्टिंग, उस बात को और इंटरेस्टिंग बनाने के लिए, व्हेन वी कंपेयर टू थिंग्स, those devices, that is metaphor, that is poetic device metaphor. And always remember, it does not use words like or as. वैसे हम जब कोई कंपैरिजन करते हैं तो we use like. He is beautiful like this does it. He is smiling like, है ना? या फिर as लगाकर भी हम poetic as लगा के भी कंपैरिजन करते हैं. He is as beautiful as queen. But in metaphor we don't use like or as. यहां पे हम like और as का यूज नहीं करते. For example, books are food for the mind. Books are food for the mind. यहां पे book क्या है? फूड के साथ इसको कंपैरिजन किया गया है ना? माइंड की बुक्स जो है हमारे माइंड के लिए खाने का काम करती हैं, ठीक है? बट बुक्स आर नॉट फूड. उनकी क्वालिटी सिर्फ दर्शाएगी है. जैसे ही इज अ लायन, एक्चुअल में ही इज नॉट अ लायन बट ही हैज सम क्वालिटीज ऑफ अ लायन. तो दिस इज metaphor. And in this poem the poet uses following metaphor in her poem. You are my hope and trust. Dwell in ignorance. Ignorance में वो dwell mean रहना, एक कमरे की तरह, एक घर की तरह है, ठीक है? यहाँ पे वो ignorance को compare कर रहा है. You brought me to bloom. This is also a metaphor. Then the way of truth. Truth भी एक वे है, पाथ है, तो वे ऑफ ट्रूथ. देन नेक्टर ऑफ नॉलेज. हियर पोइट कंपेयर्स नॉलेज विद नेक्टर. सो दीज आर सम मेटाफर used in the poem prayer. Okay, now one thing I want to tell you, don't confuse between pronunciation of poem and poem. Both are correct. Okay, so now let's see. Read the following passage and answer the questions that follow. From the examination point of view, ये आपके क्वेश्चन पेपर में, this is क्वेश्चन नंबर 1. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन जो है आपको पोइट्री सेक्शन से आता है. इसी तरह से आपको स्टेंजर्स, पैराग्राफ दिए जाएंगे. देन कुछ क्वेश्चंस होंगे and after reading this stanza you have to answer the question. So this is Lord, you are my hope and trust. Lead me to the way of truth. Then, how long shall I dwell in ignorance? Pour me the nectar of knowledge. Lend ear to my wailing and please cure me of ills and pains. Be kind each moment to me. Let me never feel in want. Save me from sloth, infirmity, and doubt. Sloth, infirmity, and doubt surcharge my heart with passion, zest, and hope. So, this is our first stanza from the poem. Now, there are some questions. I will ask you some question and you have to आंसर. इसी तरह का पैराग्राफ वहां पे आएगा, पैसेज आएगा आपको स्टेंजा में से. आपको फिर कुछ क्वेश्चंस दिए होंगे, ऑप्शंस होंगी, एमसीक्यू टाइप आपको क्वेश्चंस होंगे. यू हैव टू टिक वन. लेट्स सी. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज द पोएट प्रेज टू गॉड टू गिव हिम lot of money, lot of gold, the way of ignorance, the way of truth. Which one is correct? Yes, the way of truth. This is correct answer. Then the poet prays to God to save him from. क्या request करता है, मुझे किससे बचाएं? Hope, passion, sloth या zest? Save him from sloth. Sloth mean laziness. सुस्ती से मुझे बचाना. Then the poet prays his heart to be surcharged with. किससे surcharge करना है? Love and compassion, envy and greed, ignorance or doubt. The poet prays his heart to be surcharged with. किससे surcharge करना है? Love and compassion. The nectar of knowledge, a poetic device used in the poem is. Recently we started this. Recently मैंने आपको भी बताया. तो is it a metaphor? Is it a simile? Personification or pun? What is this? Right. This is a metaphor because here nectar is compared to knowledge. Clear? Or knowledge is compared to nectar. Then the rhyme scheme used in the poem is. This is for you. This question is for you. आपने इसका आंसर खुद से ढूंढना है कि इस पोइम के अंदर कौन सी राइम स्कीम है. क्लियर? ओके, लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. नेक्स्ट stanza. Let me not ever chant the sleep-inducing tales. Let me sing the songs which infuse life into dead. Let me sing of that which inspires people with love and causes all bitterness and hatred to vanish. ये अभी हमने इस stanzas को मैंने अभी आपको explain किया. Now let's move towards the questions. Who is the speaker in the poem? Prayer. इस पोइम के स्पीकर कौन है? Yes, G.A. Mahjoor. G.A. Mahjoor is the speaker of the poem because this poem is written by G.A. Mahjoor and translated by Jia Malik. Okay. Then the poet prays to Lord not to let him. Now tell me which one is correct. Fall from a cliff, chant the sleeping inducing tales, sing the songs which infuses life into the dead, sing the songs which inspires people with love. See this. The poet prays to Lord not to let him. कि मुझे ऐसा मत करने देना. तो वो क्या था? Chant the sleeping inducing tales. मैं ऐसी कोई पोइट कहता है, मैं ऐसी कोई सॉन्ग नहीं गाना चाहता, ऐसी कोई कहानी नहीं सुनाना चाहता जो किसी को वीक बना दे, ठीक है। देन व्हाट इज इट दैट द पोइट वांट्स टू सिंग, इनमें से पोइट क्या गाना चाहता था? चैन द स्लीपिंग इन यूजिंग टेल्स, songs of bitterness and hatred, songs which infuse life into the dead, songs which inspires people with hate. Exactly. The poet wants to sing songs which infuse life into the dead. पोइट कहता है मुझे ऐसे सॉन्ग गुनगुनाने हैं, ऐसे गाने गाने हैं, ऐसी बातें करनी है जो एक डेड पर्सन को भी लाइफ दे दे. सो this is C part is the answer of this question. Now let's do some textual questions. Which way does the poet implore his Lord to lead him to? Which way does the poet implore his Lord to lead him to? क्या प्रे करता है वो? Yes, the poet implores his Lord to lead him the way of the truth. To lead him the way of the truth. सच्चाई के रास्ते पर वो उसको कहता है कि मुझे लेकर चलो. And righteousness. He also wants him to remove all his doubts. What he says? He says, remove all my doubts and wishes to be enlightened by knowledge and morality. Okay. Now, second question. Name the blessings that the poet prays for. बहुत सारी blessings की बात की है poet ने, तो देखते हैं one by one कौन कौन सी blessings थी वो. The poet prays for the blessing of truthfulness. Truthfulness. You can speak with me. Righteousness. Then motivation to remove bitterness. Motivation to remove bitterness. Then the ability to inspire people. The ability to inspire people towards the right path and to establish love and respect for each other. What to establish? Love and respect for each other. And he prays for the nectar of knowledge. किसके लिए प्रे करता है वो? Nectar of knowledge के लिए. Then he also prays that his heart be surcharged with passion. Surcharged with passion, zest and hope. So these are the blessings that the poet prays for from the Lord, from the God. Now, question number 3. What is it that the poet wants to sing? You know the answer. The poet wants to sing those songs which will infuse life into the dead. Then he wants to sing songs that can inspire people with love and vanish all hatred and bitterness. जितनी भी कड़वाहट है, जितनी भी नफरतें हैं, वो उनको मिटाना चाहता है. So these are the things which the poet wants. These are the songs which the poet wants to sing. So today we have discussed the first 2 stanzas of the poem. Tomorrow we will discuss in detail the next 2 stanzas of the poem. Till then, take care, keep smiling. Thank you.